Hey guys, welcome to the newest video in our MythBuster series. Um, and today's myth we're going to be discussing is as soon as you do blank X, any number of random things out there in twin flame land, your twin flame will be back. And before we discuss this myth and why this is not true, I just want to remind you that if you want to know the truth and how to move along your journey in the quickest, simplest, painless way possible, our coaches are available. Click the link below this video or in the description, and you can speak with someone for free. Okay, so why is it a myth? Why, can't it doesn't even matter what the X is, what they're telling you to do. The part of this that is blatantly not true or real, and it cannot be true or real, is the as soon as part. Please do not fall for this. Yes, your fear-based energy wants it yesterday. That's the nature of the fear. It's all consumed with time and it's impatient and all of that. Because fear is time, because, time only exists in the 3D physical world. And, that's exactly also the only place where your fear-based energy exists, is in this 3D physical world. So they're one and the same. But anyone telling you with this journey and equating it to any kind of physical time period or when something's going to happen is completely not being truthful, not being real. That it's impossible to know. The only person who knows when it's going to happen is your soul. Your soul knows, but that's not the same thing as you worried about time, because your soul knows no time. The soul's going to make it happen in its own divine perfect timing. The soul knows no time because first of all, it's not of the physical fear-based world. Your soul is eternal. So in eternity, there's no sense of time because there's no beginning, no ending. It just is, right? It just keeps going. So there's no sense of time. Whereas things that are temporary, there's an expiration date. So that's why time comes in. And in the physical world, everything is temporary. But in the realm of your soul is eternal. It's not temporary. So therefore, there's no need for time. And actually, in the whole grand scheme of eternity, there's no difference between a minute or a lifetime. They're both blips, not even blips on the whole grand scheme of things, so to your soul, none of that even matters. None of the time frame matters. And for anyone to say as soon as you do this, your twin flame is going to be blowing up your phone or something like that is just not being real, or they don't know what they're talking about. They have no way of knowing when your soul's divine perfect timing will be. And, please don't fall for this. This is totally not true. And it's a scam. So you don't want to fall for anything like that. Don't just go to something because, try something because they're guaranteeing it a certain time or as quickly as this, it's going to happen. No one knows that. No one can say that. However, there are ways that you can move this journey along more quickly to help speed up the divine perfect timing. You still don't know exactly when it will occur, but it can speed up. And that's all on you though. That's on you learning the truth, resonating with the truth, and implementing the truth. In that you then, how quickly you shift closer into alignment with your soul and your twin flame. And then also how well and quickly you balance out your fear-based pushed energy. And so focusing on time is definitely not balancing. It's doing the opposite of balancing out your fear-based push energy. It's pushing your energy more. It's feeding it because, again, time and fear are the same. So it's feeding the time. It's feeding the fear by focusing on the time, in other words. So you want to be really careful about being like, oh, when is this going to happen? Like, how long is this going to take? And I know when you start this journey, everyone's been there. They're all like, that's what they're concerned with because they're so in their fear-based energy that's what they're concerned with. But anytime you are focusing on time frames or when, or you're being impatient or, why is my twin flame coming in yet or anything like that, then there is fear-based energy there that you need to balance out. It's a hint. There it is right there. And that's what would be keeping your twin flame from coming in physically. As long as that's there, your twin flame cannot come in physically, right? So just be be conscious of that. Be aware if you're focusing on any kind of time, or you're falling for people out there telling you, oh, within a certain amount of time, or if you do this, as soon as that happens, your twin flame is going to be back and all that. There's no time way to say it. There's definitely, with our students, there's definitely, a set time period of when the majority of them, probably 90% of them, their twin flames come in within a set time period of, like 1 to 3 months maybe, right, is when they magnetize in their twin flame. But I mean, there's people that do it like almost immediately, and then there's people who do it after the 3 months. But there's the majority of people do fall into one area. But again, this is unique and individual journey. So there's no way anyone can say within this time period, you yourself are going to magnetize your twin flame in, right? Your soul does it in divine perfect timing. So, and what that means is that, it's in charge. Your soul's orchestrating everything, and there's no way, it's even concerned with time. But as long as you are shifting closer into alignment with your soul, and as long as you're balancing out your fear-based push energy, especially regarding time and where your twin flame is, then you'll definitely have the divine perfect timing occur much sooner than if you don't do those things. So it can't occur if you're not doing those things. So I hope this helped. Again, we have coaches here to help you figure out how you can most quickly, simply, and painlessly advance along your journey and get your divine perfect timing to come sooner rather than later. And click the link below this video or in the description so you can schedule your call with one of our amazing coaches. And thank you for watching, everyone. Have an amazing day and lots of love.